The BumbleKast is for entertainment purposes only. The host's comments and opinions, and those of their guests, are wholly their own and do not represent that of any other entity. Content is provided as is, with no guarantees of accuracy or timeliness. Unauthorized redistribution or editing of the BumbleKast in whole or in part is strictly prohibited.
It's a BumbleKast Mini Standard Palooza, sponsored by Allison S.
All right, we're starting off with this one from the Lanix. I'm not 100% sure, but you correct me if I'm wrong. All right, what if time? Sonic joins the Blue Rogues from Skies of Arcadia for a pirate adventure. What do?
Have a good time, that what do?
Yeah, I mean, you would, because you'd probably be writing it.
I can just hear the music, Kyle.
That's weird, because there isn't any music in comics.
Who said it was a comic, Kyle? Maybe it's an animation. Maybe it's a game.
Maybe it's a game. Okay, fine. You got me there.
And he's even got like piratey outfits from the various mobile games, so he can fit right in. And where does his moonstone get applied? Maybe his shoes. Maybe his buckles. They change the colors. Gets all various elemental kicks. Yes, Max, yes. He's just chilling out on the boat as they go flying along, and he's singing sea shanties and just being cool to vibe with. And then they get attacked by Vlau or somebody, and oh no, it's Baltor the Black Pirate. Oh, look, Sonic is the cannonball.
Makes sense.
Fighting robotic legions, fighting elder gods, chasing down colorful crystals. He's got it in the bag.
Nice. All right, our next question is from Real Show 689. Why exactly does Classic Amy have a sentient car? Is it an AI? Haunted? Just an oddly specific object design?
Who says it's sentient? Maybe it's just a very robust animatronic.
Maybe it's a badnik, but it's not bad. It's a good badnik. There's a few of those.
And why does she have it? Maybe she thinks it's cute.
Well, maybe she's right.
I have no idea.
Nobody knows. Well, somebody might know, but it's neither of us. And a question from Scribs. In an older BumbleKast, you said a Tangle would fit as a speed type and Whisper would fit as a power type. So what type of cars would they drive in Team Sonic Racing? Does Whisper drive a variable Wispon tank?
Yeah. I mean...
Why not?
Why not, indeed? What were the classes in Team Sonic Racing? It was
speed, power, and technique, I think.
Technique, yeah. Tangle, I could see going either speed or technique.
Yeah.
And then Whisper, definitely technique.
Yeah. So not really a power type so much.
Not terribly necessarily so, no.
No. Okay.
I mean, she has so many different abilities with the variable Wispon to be able to manage and apply those properly. I feel like that's more of a technique thing. And a question from Grace Kim 25. Do you think we'll ever see the Donpa Kingdom mentioned in Teen Sonic Racing? I hope so, because it bugs me that we haven't seen it. We've been there. It's a major part of a plot line, but we haven't actually seen it.
Well, you have seen it. Oh no, I guess he didn't see it. Okay, Donpa came from the Donpa Kingdom.
Right. And the racetracks were built by him on his world, but you don't actually see the world. You just see the tracks that are recreations from Earth. And it's like,
yeah. And
apparently it's a well-known auto manufacturer. What does that mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was referenced in Frontiers, but that was it. Never saw it.
Yeah.
So
me making obscure references in Sonic material? Get out.
Written by Ian Flynn. Metal Skulkbane has a question. By your recommendation, I checked out Skies of Arcadia, a story of heroic teens on their airship that meet a magic person that tells them to collect magic stones because monsters are coming. Also, there's an evil emperor with colorful generals. But enough about that. Let's talk about Sonic's Shattered World arc. It's about heroic teens on their airship, the magic person, giant monster. James, Jr., Ian, Pato, Bumble King, Flynn, is there something you want to say in front of the class? What was the next step, huh? Giving Sonic an eye patch lens? Big chasing after a great whale?
Okay.
Got
first
him.
First person who draws big as Drachma gets a big smile from me. I'm just imagining him doing Drachma's like ultimate super move. Big old giga mechanical hand as he stands on top of the cliff in the stormy night. He looks down upon the opponent. Die. Just palms him into the ground for an instant kill.
Why is Big so threatening?
Because he's filling in for Drachma. That's why.
Okay.
I see the parallels you're drawing. They were not intentional, but boy, howdy, had they have been, I think I would have liked that arc even more.
You would have perpetuated it even longer. All right, here's one from Vlad C. Sega says Sonic and Shadow are complete equals, and this is reinforced a few times across the series, as well as to you personally. What about Sonic and Jet? Is there an answer as to who the definitive Extreme Gear racer is? Are they equals? Is Sonic better due to the ending of Free Riders?
In terms of Extreme Gear racing, I would say they are at least equals, and it's a coin flip on any given day whether Jet or Sonic's going to come out on top.
If you say so.
Like Sonic, if Sonic is not factor in, Jet is unquestionably the champion. Sonic is the only one who can really push him to the edge of his abilities.
I suppose. Sonic has plot armor, though.
He does, which is cheating. So, but, Jet also kind of blew up his board. Well, technically that was Wave. So, whatever.
Yeah. And we got a question from Bryce the Best. Are Sonic Riders and Sonic and All-Stars Racing transformed canon?
Riders, yes. All-Stars, no.
Mm-hmm. And we got one from Ray. Is Amy considered a speed type or not? Is she still canonically as fast as she was in Sonic Heroes? Are we ever going to see her go zoom zoom in IDW? How come her speed type status is only given focus in the racing spin-offs? Too long didn't read. How fast is Amy Rose?
I think Amy has trained herself to the point where she is quite swift compared to your average normie. Oh, boo! Pause for Kyle to retch in the background. But she's not remotely on like Sonic or Shadow's level. And I think it's her her wide range of abilities that gets her moved around depending on whatever game she's in, whether it's speed type for Heroes or was she a technical in Team Sonic Racing or was she power? Or was she speed? See, she can match a lot of things. So
yeah.
She's an all-arounder. Wasn't she all-arounder in the Olympic Games too?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I never played the Olympic Games, honestly.
I played the first three.
Mm-hmm. You didn't play any more of them? I thought you had to play all of them for your job.
Well,
I mean, they all start to blend together eventually. I mean,
yeah, I couldn't afford every single individual copy, and it really kind of came down to here's a bunch of mini games with non-canon crossover stories and the handheld versions.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Slate of Fate has a question. Could Skies of Arcadia take place in Sonic's present day, but in another star system or galaxy or something?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Say that Arcadia is somewhere in the Sonic solar system, along with Little Planet and Planet Dodonpa, Dodonpa Kingdom. What a weird name for a planet. Planet Wisp is probably within reasonable orbit since Eggman was able to pull it in. If it's in a different star system, how in the world did he do that? But sure, why not?
He's good like that. And our last question on this mini is from Sam A. So in Sonic R, some fans assumed you can race in the Emerald. Tikal and Chaos were in the Emerald. Were they just chilling on the racetrack? Or is inside like a whole universe?
I think the manual did call the last track as inside an Emerald.
Yeah.
But it says a Emerald, not the Master Emerald.
Yeah, it didn't specify which Emerald, yeah. But what if it were, though?
What if it were?
I don't know.
You just never took the right interstate exit to find them. They were in a completely different facet of the Emerald. You were just on like first plane dimensional level within Emerald race place. Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly thing.
Yes. Well, I guess on that note, we're done here. We made it.
Thank you to Allison S. for sponsoring all these questions. If you want to sponsor questions yourself, or if you want a BumbleKast Mini of your own, head over to patreon.com/BumbleKast, Ko-fi.com/BumbleKast, or become a YouTube member. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and we will see you next time on the BumbleKast.
Take care. Thanks, Allison.